Viewer discretion is advised.
What up, Hill Fashion? Welcome to Paris. I'm Dark Cordz. That's Draven Grimes. This is Talking Shit.
God damn, you fucked that up so goddamn bad.
And we'll get into why I opened the show like that. But we're gonna get through the Diddy Indictment, but first we're gonna get some shit off our chest. You know, it's talking shit, and that's what we're doing. Peace.
Cool. Living fast, we ain't slowing down. Always ready to turn heads around. Heel shit podcast, where the bad boys reign. Never following the norm, always causing pain.
How's it going, man?
That was hands down the worst fucking intro we've ever fucking done in the year plus we've been doing this.
Hey,
Pretty bad.
it popped you, so fine.
Dude, it don't take much to pop me from Definiac.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
It wasn't new and exciting.
new and exciting. Kill some bugs, argued with people. Terry from Alabama with the Lucky Charms is here tonight. So we're going to have a gay old time. No Diddy.
Charming. So, how was your day, man?
Well, we talked about this off air, and I don't really want to talk about it too much on air, but my day was complete utter shit for some personal reasons that are beyond my control.
Mm.
But I will say, and I know you get your 5 minutes of talking
No, not tonight.
politics
Yeah, you
normally,
take it all.
but I'm gonna take a minute here. Now as everybody knows, the far right is called MAGA, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the furthest of rights. What is the furthest of left's called?
Well, I mean, MAGA is just the colloquialism. Technically, the farthest of rights are fascists, and the farthest of left are commies.
Okay, commies. And the fact you're wearing a blue shirt, you fucking commie.
Yeah, I didn't think that through, did I?
Yeah, no, I know you didn't.
The fuck?
It's okay.
I can't help I can't find my heel shit
So,
shirt.
I got you a fuck Logan Paul shirt.
I can't find it.
It was the only yellow shirt in your collection.
I can't
You're a
fucking
piece
find the
of shit.
motherfucker.
All right, let me get one on the story. Goddamn.
God damn.
So my last job of the day was. It felt like I was listening to you, but I was listening to the most racist version of you as far as how you see politics, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I envision us, like I'm like pretty much dead center. Like don't give a fuck either way. You're over slightly to the left, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then we got guys like Thump and Kid Hollywood slightly to the right. You know, to each their own, correct? But I'm usually like I don't give a fuck about politics. Don't fucking bring them up to me. Blah blah blah. And this cunt, as we will call him, yeah, that's a good word. Yeah, good word. Shit, my head's big as fucking this tonight. I'm used to be a dead center. So I get there. I'm trying to do the job because I already see it. And you know me, I don't judge anybody by their political views, their religious views, anything like that. But it was Harris flags, Harris signs every fucking where, Harris stuff all over the fucking rooms. If it wasn't Harris, it was fucking Biden. Like already I knew I just wanted to get the fuck out of here because I knew shit was going to go down. And this motherfucker, who I swear to you, has not seen the inside of an office or has lifted a fucking finger in well over fucking 5 years. Like it seemed like COVID cut him off from fucking work and he just fucking lives off fucking welfare now. It seems.
Mm-hmm.
And he's probably, I'd say early 50s. So, you know, he may be off on retirement and shit like that, right? But the first question out of his fucking face, it wasn't, you know, what are you going to do for me today? You know, I've been seeing this. What can you do? Blah, blah, blah. Are you a Democrat or a Republican? Because Republicans don't come in my house. I was like, sir, My voter registration card says independent. Well, who are you voting for this year? It's like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm still trying to make that decision, just trying to get the fuck out of this situation, right?
Right.
Like, it's a no-brainer. Why the fuck would you fucking vote for a carrot? I was like,
And where is this, by the way?
this was in Green Cove.
Okay.
Okay, so not too far from you.
Which is odd, because you usually don't see too many Democrats south of me, we'll say.
Yeah. Well, this is the kind of motherfucker that would give a Democrat a bad name.
I got you.
Obviously, if you're a Republican, you think they're bad. Anyway, beside the point. So I'll tell him, you know, my registration card says independent. He says, why the fuck would I vote for a carrot? And I don't know what it was. I was trying to be professional about it, but it slipped. And I said, why the fuck would I vote for a goddamn right? Like,
Bro.
I don't know why.
Bro.
Don't bro me. Don't bro me.
Mm-hmm.
Because at this point, you know, I've already had a shit day. I've held everything in that I could. I needed the release, okay? So, you know, I'm not trying to offend you because I know
Let's see,
where you stand on this.
We're about 9 minutes in.
Oh, we gotta. I got you. This is one of those bleak moments. Yeah,
It's one of the very rare bleep moments. Jesus Christ.
My apologies, brother, but still, like it just slipped, and you know he really started going in on it. I was like, let me ask you something real quick. I said, when COVID hit, were you out of work? No. So you were still going to work? I work at home. Cool. Did you get a stimulus check? What? I didn't stutter. Did you receive a stimulus check at all during COVID? Yeah. Did you get multiple? Yeah. Did you spend it? Yeah. So why the fuck are you worried about a carrot? You bitch about this motherfucker non-goddamn stop. But you had no problem taking his fucking money. Now, I'm not saying you, but this particular motherfucker. You had no problem taking his fucking money from the government. You gladly fucking spent it, put it back into the fucking government. But you still want to fucking bitch and complain all the while reaping the fucking rewards of his presidency, so to speak.
Yeah, but you know that was the purpose. It was to stimulate the economy. It wasn't because
yes,
it was
I
out of the kindness of anybody's heart.
I understand that. But it's just where I was mentally at the time. Like, I was ready to get the fuck out of there.
Sure.
To the point he did call my boss.
Again.
Well, my boss is diehard Republican. Them two got into it on the phone. All the while I'm getting a text message, get out of the house now. So I don't know how that conversation ended. But dude, you know me. It takes a lot to get me to a point where I'm going to be unprofessional at work. And whatever it was. And I apologize for the bleep comment. I'm sorry. He's got to do a little extra work now. My apologies, brother. But today's just not been that fucking day for me.
Yeah.
It really is not. And, you know, I understand the whole stimulus thing. I understand all that bullshit. But today was just one of those things where I was just, leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
And this dude won't leave me the fuck alone.
No, I get you.
Yeah. So I guess I got the 5 minutes of politics today, even though it was just a personal story.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean.
So Terry, you want to introduce yourself to our lovely fans that know you by throwing Lucky Charms at me and shit?
I love throwing Lucky Charms.
You got to speak up. Was that your dick?
Wow.
What the fuck?
Ladies and gentlemen, he's very excited to be on the podcast tonight.
Dude,
Holy shit.
I have been in this office since we moved
Boing.
in here, and I never knew that was there.
The door
I
stop?
didn't know it was there either.
This is your first night in here. I've been in here like 3 times a week.
I didn't know that bitch was
Okay.
there until now.
All right. You wanna introduce yourself, my guy?
As everybody knows, I'm Terry. I enjoy throwing Lucky Charms, especially at driving.
Piece of shit. Now, who the fuck are you really?
No. Name's Cameron. I go by Cam, is what everybody calls me. But just got some shit that's going on, and
So let me set the mood for you. You remember couple months back, I would say. Remember that one friend I had that was a roommate that turned into a clusterfuck, and he started talking shit, and then it turned into a whole bunch of tech. The situation. Well, my buddy here, he needed to get this shit out. It's a friend of his, and I told him I'd give him about 5 minutes to give his piece, to rant and rave and do what he needs to, because I know said friend of that friend listens to this fucking podcast. So we're going to give you 5 minutes. Nothing's off limits unless you say racist shit, apparently. 9 minutes in. So the floor is yours.
so basically what it was is I was being dry accused of something that wasn't even going on. I was being accused of supposedly fucking around with this girl that wasn't even happening. And it just turned into this whole big clusterfuck ordeal type shit. And
Don't be vague. Be very detailed.
there's just a bunch of bullshit, honestly. So what ended up happening is a buddy of mine supposedly got a hold of my call logs that was connected to the truck. And he took a picture of said call logs and sent it to another buddy of mine that on the recent call logs was his wife. So they just went out and started this whole bunch of bullshit and fucking drama and everything. It's like, what's the whole point of going out and starting this shit? And the more I got to thinking about it and just thought about it, and it's like, it all clicked, and like, I'm going out doing better than this one particular one, and it's just like, what the fuck? Like, what the actual fuck? Like, why y'all gonna go out and start some drama and shit like this just for shits and giggles? Like, it don't make no sense. Didn't make sense to me, and I tried to pound my head and never could figure it out. So, yeah. Just a bunch of bullshit about it.
You want to give names, or you want me to give fucking names? Because I'll give fucking names.
I'll let you give names.
Translate, Drew.
Translate. So here's what happened. Same buddy has a friend who acts just like he does. Egotistical, borderline psychopathic. Like, he has a God complex, and he feels anything and everything needs to go through him at any and all times. And if you don't feel it's right, then it's not fucking right. His version is always right. Correct? Correct. So this guy, we'll call him Sam, just for reasons. Got a hold of his call logs that was Bluetooth to a work vehicle, I assume.
Correct.
These call logs had phone numbers to a particular friend.
Yeah.
Okay. And from this, he put 2 and 2 together to equal 6 at the time. And then started said drama and bullshit by starting rumors that old Terry here was a pounding said friend who is happily married to one of his oldest friends. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually stationed in Kentucky right now.
That is stationed in Kentucky. And I'm not getting fried chicken, and that's a problem.
Tell
So the issue here is that said friend, we'll call him Sam again, wanted to start shit because old Terry boy here didn't agree with what he had to say about a prior engagement or a prior conversation or some shit like that. It included our mutual friend Robert. We'll call him Robert just for shits and giggles. And again, egotistical, borderline psychopathic, God complex decided to try to make my boy's life here a living fucking hell. And so Mr. Sam, as we're going to call him, is being put on fucking notice that these allegations are completely false, that everything has been corrected, and that if he fucking does it again, not only will you be dealing with Terry Boy, you'll be dealing with old Drapey Wavy. And I've had issues with this son of a bitch in the past. So Mr. Sam, as we'll call him, leave my boy's name out your fucking mouth. If it happens again, the next time you are Florida side, we will be having words. And if it becomes more than fucking words, just know that your friend Damon is not going to fucking be there to have your fucking back.
My specialty are people with God complexes.
No Diddy. Well, I know you do. I figured you would enjoy this little rant and rave. But my boy came to me while he was out of state and asked, hey, you mind if I just get a couple minutes to come on and say my piece? Because I know they listen to it. And I have no problem with that. And this is what we're doing.
Yeah, man.
So we will keep you, the audience, fucking up to date on that. If I use the word if very loosely, because that motherfucker ain't going to say a goddamn thing. If anything comes of it, and we'll be sure to report back.
Very good. Very good. Well, let's go ahead and take our first break, and then when we get back, we will go over the Diddy indictment.
Yay! Boo.
Havoc Energy Drink is the energy drink for gamers and streamers by gamers and streamers. Not only does it have the B vitamins and caffeine that you're used to in your energy drinks, but it also has a healthy dose of creatine for mental acuity to help you win that next game or focus through that next stream. Go to tryhavocenergy.com and enter the code HSP10 at checkout for 10% off your order. Again, that's tryhavocenergy.com. Enter the code HSP10 at checkout for 10% off your order. We love the product. We wouldn't push it if we didn't. Try it. You won't go back to any other energy drinks. Also, Amazon Music Unlimited. If you use our link in the description, you will get 4 months free for your Amazon Music Unlimited subscription. It's $9.99 a month after that. You can cancel it anytime. Get unlimited access to over 100 million songs at the click of a button and get your first 4 months on us. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, buddy. Oh, so Puffy.
What's
What's
get
going on with him?
Some may now know him as the Diddler. Of course, I read this before we came on, so I didn't have to go through word for word. And oh boy's on some shit.
You got the juicy stuff, right?
Oh yeah.
Hey, go get the baby oil real quick.
Fuck.
I gotta find it.
So,
Check Meek.
So, let's talk Diddy. First off, this man should be embarrassed before the real document even starts. Because this says, the caption of this case is United States of America versus Sean Combs, a.k.a. Puff Daddy, a.k.a. P. Diddy, a.k.a. Diddy, a.k.a. PD, and a.k.a. Love. He was having motherfuckers call him Love.
The fuck?
He's also known as Love. The fuck?
He ain't talking about his fucking jail cell right now.
God damn it, man. Love.
Unpause. Continue. Jesus fuck.
Motherfucker. Alright, so. This is a 3-count indictment. Count 1 is racketeering. Now, a little inside information on racketeering investigations and charges. If you get charged with racketeering, you're pretty much fucked because they almost never use this, and they only use it when they know they got you. All right, because this is harsh shit. So, count one.
So what's the technical definition of racketeering?
Racketeering is creating a network or an enterprise all engaging in illegal activity.
Okay.
So
we have
it's the basis under, most people call it RICO, without knowing that it's just racketeering.
Okay.
So, all right. For decades, Sean Combs, aka Love, every paragraph they say all of them. I'm just gonna call him Love.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sean Combs, aka Love, abused, threatened, and coerced women and others around him to fulfill his sexual desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct. Combs relied on employees, resources, influence of the multifaceted business empire that he led and controlled, creating a criminal enterprise whose members and associates engaged in and attempted to engage in, among other crimes, sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice. They don't go too much into the arson, but if I don't know.
Very self-explanatory. He was lighting Meek's ass cheeks on fire. That's what the baby oil is for.
Well, other than that, some of you may have heard a few years back that Kid Cudi's car exploded out in his front yard.
I do remember that, yes.
Well, essentially, when Cassie finally built up the nerve to leave Puffy, her next relationship was Kid Cudi. So essentially, Puffy didn't like that too much, so he had his car blown up. So that's what the arson is.
And they've got that link to Love here.
They don't talk about it much in this indictment. They talk mostly about the sex crimes in this, but it's well known that that's what the arson is.
Okay.
All right. Sean Combs, aka Love.
All I see is Bruce.
Huh?
All I see is Bruce Pritchard every time you say it.
Love. So they go through and they point out where he has headquarters, where he's conducted business, because a big part of the reason why these crimes aren't charged in state court, because states have racketeering charges doing also. So the reason why it's the United States versus Combs, and they're pointing out all these different locations, is because once it crosses state lines, like once you go somewhere into another state to commit a crime and come back, or bring somebody into your state to commit a crime, that turns into a federal crime.
Okay.
So that's why these are all federal charges. And they'll actually list in here, state charges that could have been brought had this not been a federal case.
Okay.
All right. Combs, aka Love, engaged in persistent and pervasive pattern of abuse towards women and other individuals. This abuse was at times verbal, emotional, physical, and sexual. Part of his pattern of abuse, Combs manipulated women to participate in highly orchestrated performances of sexual activity with male commercial sex workers. So basically, he'd coerce chicks into fucking porn stars.
So OnlyFans. He had his own personal OnlyFans.
Private viewing. Combs and others acting in his direction made arrangement for women and commercial sex workers to fly to Combs' locations, crossing state lines. Combs ensured participation from the women by, among other things, obtaining and distributing narcotics to them, controlling their careers, leveraging his financial support, and threatening to cut off the same, and using intimidation and violence. So a lot of these, unfortunately, a lot of kids are so desperate to make it into the entertainment business that, you know, they did shit that they didn't want to do, and they're afraid to say no, or their careers would be done. People don't understand how much power Puffy has in the entertainment business, or had up until now.
Too much for one man to hold.
Yeah. Let's see. So yeah, essentially he would hop these chicks up on narcotics, you know, get them into these situations. During all relevant times, Combs assaulted women by, among other things, striking, punching, dragging, throwing objects at, and kicking them. And they're talking about the Cassie video of him beating her ass in the hotel.
I remember that. Yes.
Yeah. So
Now,
if anyone didn't see that,
statute of limitations up on that?
Hmm?
Is the statute of limitations up on that particular one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fuck.
But the conspiracy, if there's only one reason that the hotel didn't report that, and it's if somebody for or around Combs either bribed them or threatened them to not release it. Because there's no other reason. I mean, because if anyone didn't see the video, dude comes busting out his hotel room, wrapped in a towel, running down the hall, holding on to his towel. And he rounds the corner, and there's Cassie desperately trying to get the elevator doors open, and the elevator doesn't get there in time, and he beats the shit out of her. She gets on the ground, he's soccer kicking her. Like, it's fucking disgusting. So, yeah. And that clip only came out recently. And this happened in...
What was it, like 5-6 months ago it came out?
Yeah, it just came out, and that happened in like 2016, 2017, something like that.
So 7-8 years.
Yeah. At all relevant times, Combs used his business, including employees, to carry out, facilitate, and cover up his abuse and commercial sex. Those employees, including the staff, security, household staff, personal assistants, and high-ranking supervisors, and others close associates, acted as Combs' intermediaries, and their contact was facilitated and assisted by Combs. So they're establishing that it's a syndicate or an enterprise, a group of people committing crimes together.
Yes.
And they do a whole section that I'm not going to go to on what they have to do to establish that it's a racketeering enterprise. It's all boring, but it's basically they just go through how everyone worked together to accomplish these crimes.
Well, that's why we have you here, to get through the boring shit.
Right.
Godspeed.
Let's see.
Continue on.
Yes. All right. So is it this section that gets into the? I don't know. All right. So let's see. All right. Just goes through that stuff. Let's see. All right. Combs and other members and associates of Combs Enterprise wielded the power and prestige of Combs' role at the Combs business to intimidate, threaten, and lure female victims into Combs' orbit, often under the pretense of a romantic relationship. Combs then used force, threats of force, and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended sex acts with male commercial sex workers that Combs referred to, amongst other things, as the freak-offs. This is where the whole freak-off thing comes in. Freak-offs were elaborate and produced sex performances that Combs arranged, directed, masturbated during, and often electronically recorded. That's smart of him. In arranging these freak-offs, Combs, with the assistant and associates in the Combs enterprise, caused to be transported commercial sex workers across state lines and internationally. Freak-offs occurred regularly, sometimes lasting multiple days, and often involved multiple commercial sex workers. During freak-offs, Combs distributed a variety of controlled substances to victims, in part to keep them obedient and compliant. Sometimes unbeknownst to the victims, Combs kept videos he filmed of the victims engaging in sex with the sex workers. After freak-offs, Combs and the victims typically received IV fluids to recover from the physical exertion and drug use. So this dude was essentially forcing chicks to get banged out by porn stars, and if they got tired, it popped another pill and made you keep going, and they had IV fluids at the ready in case you
Dehydrated.
Fuck. Let's see. Members of the enterprise facilitated the freak-offs by booking hotel rooms, stocking the hotel rooms in advance with the required freak-off supplies, including controlled substances, baby oil, lubricants, extra linens, and lighting. Cleaning the hotel rooms after the freak-offs to try to mitigate room damage, arranging for travel for victims, commercial sex workers, and Combs to and from freak-offs, resupplying Combs with requested supplies, delivering large sums of cash to Combs to pay the commercial sex workers, and scheduling the delivery of IV fluids. In or about March 2024, during a search of Combs' residence in Miami and Los Angeles, law enforcement seized various freak-off supplies, including narcotics and more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant.
And Dark, how many empty bottles were there?
They found over 200 empty bottles.
267 empty fucking bottles.
267 empty bottles. Motherfucker, like I told you, I have the same little bottle of baby oil since I bought the house. And this motherfucker's gone through 300 bottles, forcing bitches to get trained by these.
Getting Diddy with it.
Yeah, 1,000 bottles of baby oil. God damn.
All for just this.
A lot of fucking baby oil, first off.
I bet you Meek wished he used a little more baby oil on that one.
All I heard was balls clapping
Balls
cheeks.
clapping cheeks. Somebody give me some money. Like, I'm gonna shake this man down.
Oh, I'm so glad Diddy had a membership to Costco to get all this baby oil.
Yeah, that not contained in this, obviously, but
We're gonna talk about it.
the reference is that his attorney came out and he said that, Puffy just buys stuff in bulk from Costco. And Costco immediately came out and said, we don't sell that shit in bulk. He's a lying motherfucker.
No, they came out and said we do not carry baby oil in any of our Costco stores. Like within the hour. Costco had a representative come out and state that.
It's bros before hoes, but not before combs, I guess. Good Lord. just rat like how you get ratted out by Costco.
Whether it's from Costco, Sam's, Amazon, there's a red fucking flag being thrown somewhere.
Not if it's Amazon. Amazon don't give a fuck.
But somewhere somebody's looking through that shit and it's like, why the fuck is this motherfucker over here buying 1,000 bottles of fucking baby oil?
Why the fuck is he buying IV fluid?
That part
Nobody flagged that.
Ivy Floyd, you can get that on the inside. That could have been an inside job from
Everything Diddy did was an inside job, so to speak.
all right. So
Ha.
so therefore, you had somebody in fucking hospital, Ivy Floyd, right the fuck there. If he had somebody inside Amazon warehouse getting 1,000 bottles of fucking baby oil.
No, what he was doing is he bought a tremendous stock in Johnson & Johnson and then went to them and said, hey, I need to buy this in bulk. And now he's no longer buying it in bulk. Johnson & Johnson stocks is fucking plummeting. You understand?
So he bought stocks in Johnson & Johnson?
In my mind, that's headcanon.
And instead of dividends every year, Puffy was like, just slide me some baby oil.
You don't get holiday hams. You get a bottle of oil. Can't stop, won't stop.
I can't stop, won't stop. Thought I told you that we won't stop.
We're failing as a people.
So
continue.
All right. Let's see. Combs subjected victims to physical, emotional, and verbal abuse to cause the victims to engage in the freak-offs. He maintained control over their victims through, among other things, physical violence, promises of career opportunities, granting and threatening to withhold financial support, and by other coercive means, including tracking their whereabouts, dictating the victims' appearances, monitoring their medical records, controlling their housing, and supplying them with controlled substances. Jesus, man. He basically owned these people. I mean,
he was the black Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
Was the people he owned, were they black or white?
They were all colors. Dude, we're talking about like Meek Mills, Justin Bieber.
God damn.
Yeah, we're gonna go over the full list.
Oh, you got the full list?
Oh yeah, I got the
list. Oh, now we're getting juicy. So to speak.
Members and associates of the enterprise, including Combs' personal security personnel, at times carried firearms. More than one occasion, Combs himself carried or brandished firearms to intimidate and threaten others, including victims of and witnesses to his abuse.
Okay.
In March of 2004, this is during the same raids in Miami and Los Angeles, law enforcement seized firearms and ammunition, including 3 AR-15s with defaced serial numbers, as well as drum magazines. So he just breaking all the rules.
These bad boys for life.
Yeah.
It writes itself, man.
Mm-hmm. God. Let's see. All right, so basically saying the members and associates were involved in it. When employees witnesses to his abuse or others threaten Combs' authority or reputation, Combs and members of the enterprise engaged in acts of violence, threats of financial and reputational harm, and verbal abuse. These acts of violence include kidnapping and arson. In addition, on multiple occasions, Combs threw both objects at people, as well as hit, dragged, choked, and shoved others.
I wonder what they're talking about there.
Had to have been more than just that one time, though.
Well, they didn't specify it was in a towel at this time, so yeah.
Let's see. And it goes through the laws of, what penal codes they're penile. But they got
so many dick jokes in
this. Too many. That's the fucked up part.
Indeed. They get charged for basically kidnapping, attempted kidnapping, aiding and abetting, arson, attempted arson, aiding and abetting arson, conspiracy to commit arson, bribery of a witness, 664 attempts of bribery. God damn.
One for each bottle.
Did you just say 646 attempts?
No, 700.
664 attempts.
Holy shit.
Multiple acts related to tampering with witnesses and victims, forced labor, crimes relating to sex trafficking, crimes related to transportation and inducement to travel for purposes of prostitution and other illegal sex activities. Multiple offenses, including possession with intent to distribute or distribution of narcotics and controlled substances, including cocaine, oxycodone, alprazolam. Know what that is?
How?
Yeah, shit. Several different kinds of methamphetamines, dimethylphenylene, gamma hydrobutonic acid, ketamine. Jesus, ketamine.
Were Blue Chews involved in this at any point?
The dudes were professionals.
Shit, might have been by this point in time.
Oh
Holy shit.
shit! I didn't hear anything about Tadalafil yet, so we're hopeful.
All right. And then this is the sting.
To Diddy Phil.
Forfeiture allegations. They're going after all his money and property that he earned from 2009 forward when all of these things started.
Whoo! Whoo!
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
That's a lot of money.
It's gotta burn.
Mm-hmm.
There's some baby oil on it.
Burn just like Meek's asshole. Now, you know I can only play a few seconds of it. But I've been waiting the whole show to just drop that.
Because it's ass boys for life. Dude. That wasn't nearly as tough of a read as McMahon, but still...
I'm actually halfway enjoying this one.
Still pretty fucked up. So...
Now, about that list you got.
Yeah. We're going to get into that.
Is it like Epstein level of fucking shit?
Epstein's on it.
Oh, shit.
All right. So, we're going to take a quick break. Wet our whistles with some Castel vodka. And we'll be right back.
Vodka evolved. Castel. Indulge in the revolution.
Thank you, guys. All right. Let me find my list.
Oh, check it twice. Because we want to know who's naughty and who's nice. Diddy Claus is coming to town.
You're damn right.
Oh, shit.
All right, that's the last one, I promise. For tonight.
You sure about that?
Nope.
Yeah, all right. So,
Ooh, have me say that Diddy Claus is coming to town.
God damn it.
all right.
Fucking
So there's no way to tell if these people all engaged in any illegal activity or the freak offs or anything. But these are known to be Diddy party enjoyers, okay?
Okay.
Every one of these names is a holy shit, okay? LeBron James, Luciana Grande.
Who?
Lucian Grande. I think it was, isn't it Ariana's brother? I don't know. Lucian Grande. I don't know.
Ariana Grande.
No.
Jennifer Lopez.
What?
Kevin. Yep. Kevin Hart.
Cool. Man, he has to be this tall to ride that ride. How the fuck did he get into a Diddy off? All he saw was fucking ass cheeks the whole night.
All right. Chris Brown. Kyle Lyles.
Or after Rihanna.
After.
This explains a lot.
Clive Davis. Jeffrey Epstein. City Girls. Trey Songz. Justin Bieber. Drake. Tyrese. Jay-Z. Beyonce. Rihanna. ASAP Rocky. Meek Mill. Ben Stiller. Regis. Usher. Odell Beckham, Kyle Kuzma is a basketball player, Mary J. Blige, Mariah Carey, Busta Rhymes, The Kardashians, Oprah, T.D. Jakes. The fucking Reverend T.D. Jakes was at Diddy's parties.
That don't surprise me.
DaBaby, Michael Rubin, Akon, Stevie J, Faison Love, Jason Derulo, Robert De Niro, Martha Stewart, Snoop Dogg, Rick Ross, Will Smith, A-Rod, DJ Khaled, Megan Thee Stallion, Sexy Red, Ice Spice, Saweetie, whoever the hell that is, Doja Cat, Lizzo, Dwayne Wade, Gabrielle Union, Shaq, Lil Uzi, Playboy Cardi, Tank, Biggie, surely, yeah, well, obviously that Biggie, yeah. Yin Yang Twins, Lil Jon, LL Cool J, French Montana, Tyler Perry, Justin Timberlake, Tracy Ellis Ross, Missy Elliott, Timbaland, Michael Jordan, R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, Quincy Jones, Swiss Beats, Alicia Keys, Mark Wahlberg, Kelly Rowland, Sierra, Janelle Monáe, Naomi Campbell, Jessica Alba, Sway Lee, Demi Lovato, Magic Johnson, Lil Wayne, Pharrell, Pusha T, and Neo is the list as it stands now.
Dude, expect Kendrick Lamar's latest diss to Drake coming out next month.
Yeah.
What part is that? What part of my fucking childhood?
That's part of everyone's fucking
Everyone's
childhood.
life. Now
You
again.
said- You even said
Again.
Biggie.
Huh?
Didn't you? You said Biggie, correct?
Well, yeah, but I mean, he was Puffy's artist.
Still,
It's
everyone's childhood.
yeah, no, it's again, there's no way to tell if all those or however many of those names were involved with those illegal freak-offs.
I think we can name a few.
I think it's probably pretty easy to name a few. Yeah.
The Cosbys.
I can't believe Jeffrey Epstein's on that list. Like,
He's got to be on some list.
I wonder if Puffy's on his list.
Hold on. Epstein list. Diddy. Diddy is on the list.
Yep.
Diddy's on Epstein's list.
So yeah, they were just
They were diddling around.
they were just all about illegal pussy.
Pussy, dick, didn't
Ass.
matter.
Mostly ass when
If
it
it
comes
was
to
a
Puffy.
hole, if it was a hole, Diddy was in it. Just a diddling around.
I mean,
Sponsored by
it's
Johnson & Johnson.
it's so crazy how, I mean, been in and around that industry most of my life. The rumors were always there, but it's like, fuck, you know, it was always like we knew something was going on, and I don't remember what artist it was, but I was flipping through shorts, video shorts, not
As one does.
child shorts.
God damn it. I fucking hope not.
And it was like he was saying that like it was well known, like if there was some new tail walking around the party, Diddy was gonna get it. And the interviewer was like, you had to watch your girl, and he's like, no, your girl was safe. He wanted your ass. Right?
He wants the booty.
He wants the ass for sure. Any new ass must have meant any new Justin Bieber's walking around.
We can do this the Hod's way. Okay, I see we wants to do this the Hod's way.
Oh Lord have mercy. The
Oh.
Hod's way.
Oh man, I only have it queued up, or I'd fucking play it again. God damn it. Good shit. We can edit it in with the bleeps.
Yeah. We can't be stopped now because it's ass boys for life. That's
All I see is Sean and fucking assless chaps.
God damn it.
Dude, how much you want to bet fucking Diddy bought all of Sean's old gear?
Oh,
But just the chaps.
just the chaps that said heartbreak kid on the ass.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Fuck me. God damn it.
Oh my God.
No Diddy.
You know who
Right.
wasn't on that list? Wrestlers. None of our brethren, no brothers of ours were.
Now you watch a week from now, fucking Vince's name's gonna pop up on there. Like, oh, yep, that makes total sense.
It has to be on there. All right.
Dude.
It would be un-Vince like to not be involved in some illegal sex shit.
I mean, kind of. Never mind. We've already covered that enough.
Unless he was actually smart enough and put it under a fake name. But
Yes.
We're talking about the same man that shit on a woman's head during the orgy and made her sit there for another hour or two.
Yeah.
While getting railed multiple times by multiple people why a fucking turd slowly slid off her fucking head.
An old man shit too. Like that.
Full of protein. And you know that motherfucker ate protein. Nothing but it.
Genetic rape hammer. Nah, but yeah.
I was just envisioning like little pieces of corn falling off as it slides off her head.
God damn it, man.
Just that cartoony shit.
Yeah. So
that's
that's the end of the indictment
For now.
for now.
We will
And
definitely be on top of this as the story develops.
and apparently Puffy thinks he's completely innocent. Like he's not interested in plea deals, he's not interested in talking about any he's innocent.
All narcissists think they can do no wrong.
Hmm?
But that court is going to
I'll tear his ass up.
it's going to be an interesting trial. It really is.
Yep.
Especially if they can get some of those people on that list to testify.
Well, they ain't getting Epstein to testify.
Nonsense! He's just hanging around somewhere.
Somewhere.
Oh shit! My bad.
Hanging
Apologies.
around.
Apologies.
Yeah.
Oh man. So I didn't get to ask this as I do normally at the beginning of the show. But how are you doing, my guy?
I'm doing all right. It's fucking hot in here for some reason. I'm sitting here.
I see that, dude. Are you secretly on that list and you're just nervous about it?
Yes, my alias is LeBron James.
I fucking knew he was the goat.
I'm shapeshifter. I'm out in the court.
Oh, we ain't talking about camera.
Huh?
So why the hell are you fucking struggling so much? And don't say endorsement deals.
I mean, it's hard to live on $50 million a month.
You're right. Especially in this economy.
Yeah. I mean, you can barely get out of the grocery store for less than $1 million these days.
When the hell do you go to a grocery store?
Good point.
Exactly.
That's perfectly good point. Wasn't she just fucking?
What?
I got 2 kids for sale. If anybody's
What?
interested.
Okay, hold on.
Take the 2 and raise you 4.
We can't just let that be. Explain, good sir. What do they do now?
Oh, this is a normal minor Cordz behavior. All right.
Mm-hmm.
She was in here she was playing on my computer and using my phone charger.
Mm-hmm.
And when she walked through the last time before I came in here, I was like, "You got just a few minutes," and she was like, "But I need the cord. There's no cord. What? My phone's gonna die. This is sitting fucking right here. It's portable.
Is it?
Yeah,
Like you can unplug it from the wall and move it to another
You
wall.
can put it in another plug. It's amazing. It's
That's how
fucking
Diddy
amazing.
works.
Yeah, but he's gonna make sure that plug don't fit before he moves on to the next one. Something's gonna happen.
Ain't stop, won't stop.
But I told you that we won't stop.
Oh,
my God.
that shit ain't on the soundboard yet.
That's a good question. Good question. I haven't updated our soundboard very much
No,
recently.
we got to put some Diddy shit on there, but please keep some of the original stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
With all due
Fucking
disrespect, that was 2 packs of ass.
disrespectfully.
Yeah.
This is 2 packs of ass.
Yep. And it's funny that sound effect just finished when you said that.
Well, see, I can't hear the sound effects when we're live.
I know.
It's bullshit.
Hey, well, sorry, man.
Look, I can't wait until like spoiler coming once we get our studio all set up.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And our wives can't find us.
Then we'll both be able to hear the sound effects. That'll be beautiful. But until then,
No more game.
all right.
Remember, I will always be able to find you.
I'll turn my shit off.
No, I'll still be able to find you.
Fuck you. All right. Time to go home?
Yeah, take us out with our
usual mojo. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, do not forget every Monday night. You like it. You love it. You need more of it in your life. The Original Hill Shit Podcast with your boys, Dark Cordz and Draven Grimes, where this coming up Monday, we will be hitting part 2 of our TNA history. I can't promise that it's not going to turn into a part 3. If it does, it does. If not, oh well. So we'll be covering basically from the Spike TV deal onwards and try to get through the Hulk Hogan era as fast as possible. Don't forget every Thursday night, if you're here, you already know, talking shit. Also with your boys, Dark Cordz, Draven Grimes. Terry might show up on fucking occasions. I don't know yet. Where we just talk about anything and everything that has to do with our daily lives and or some Diddy shit. And let's see, we did that. Covered that.
I know the very few of you who relish my political talking time. There was a VP debate a couple of nights ago, and I do have thoughts, but I'm not sharing them.
I think tomorrow night before we get the movie and shit started, we'll just take a couple minutes and we'll let you get your little rant and rave going. Because it's going to take a few minutes for everybody to get set up and everything. So we'll probably let you do that. Oh, I'm so glad you brought that up. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow night we will be going live on Twitch, Discord, Kick, Rumble.
Basically, any of our streaming platforms. Also,
but YouTube.
No, we're going to do YouTube also. If they kick us off, they kick us off.
They're going to kick us off.
They didn't kick us off with the Vince thing.
Which is shocking. I thought they would.
I think as long as we don't show the video.
Yeah. So anyway, what are we watching tomorrow night?
We're watching They Live, the Rowdy Piper cult sci-fi classic.
Mm-hmm.
Very excited about that. Right here, tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern. There's also a link to a new video streaming. We'll break more into that as we do interviews and stuff. But there's a link in the description to a platform called Millions if you want to familiarize yourself with it. But we'll be streaming there for the watch-alongs. We're gonna try to do these watch-alongs, if not every week, every couple weeks.
I think every couple of weeks would be good because we don't want to do too many things at one time and get burned out again.
That's true.
It's kind of why we kind of quit weekend wrestling for the most part.
Yeah, we don't really have to. We don't have to prepare much or talk too much with the watch-alongs. We're just kind of watching the movie.
But next week, do expect a weekend wrestling because we will be reviewing Bad Blood. That is going on this Saturday night. So we covered that. Carry the 8. Division by Pi. Oh, don't forget the merch
The merch
is
beautiful.
beautiful. As always, we have Heel Shit Podcast merch. We have Forbidden Kingdom stuff. We have Talking Shit stuff. We have Retro Draven Grinds. We have Retro Dark Cordz. Shirts, hoodies, tumblers, shorts, probably lacy thongs at some point. All on the Streamlabs merch site, which is in one of these boxes or in the description below. You can find it fairly easy. And if you can't find it there, just go to our website, heelshitpodcast.com, and find the merch link, and it'll take you right to it.
It's easier to just click on it. Just click on it.
Well, some people are like, no,
Just click on it. It's either
click on everything.
It's in
Support
either
it all.
in one of the boxes or it's
Support
in
it
the
all.
description. Click it.
All of it.
Click on everything. Go through our shit and click on everything. Like, subscribe, share, click on shit, buy merch. All that.
We'll sell baby oil if we got to. Fuck. HSB brand baby oil.
All right. So,
All right, man. Take us home.
all right. So don't forget to watch along tomorrow night. We will think you're gonna enjoy it thoroughly. All right. So for Draven Grimes, I'm Dark Cordz. This has been Heel Shit. Why do we call it that? Because bad guys do heel shit. Peace.
Heel Shit Podcast, where the